Hey guys, this is a Peacekeeper task guide for Liaison. For this task, then you do have to locate the specified zone on customs, and then you will have to stash a physical Bitcoin in the locker inside the worker shack. Then we do have to launch a signal flare from the weather station area, and then you have to survive an extract from the location. So after you do accept this task, then it is going to be a good idea to check your messages, because Peacekeeper will actually send you the physical Bitcoin as well as the yellow signal flare that you can use to complete this task. So here's the map of customs, and where we do have to go for this task is going to be up at the antenna area into the shack that is just up above the new gas station up on the rocks. And my group of friends does call this the antenna area, or at least the radio tower area, and this is the first time that I've ever heard somebody refer to it as the weather station, but anyway, that's what BSG apparently calls it. And so now I will show you guys how to complete this task in an actual raid. So my PMC is here on customs, and we do have to run up towards the antenna. And as you do get up into this area, then you will notice that there is a white shack on the far side or the close side, depending upon which way that you are coming from. And this is going to be the only shack that you can physically enter. Once you get up close to the shack, or actually inside of it, then you will be able to see the locker inside. And once you do approach the locker, then on the left-hand side of it, then you will have a prompt that will allow you to plant the Bitcoin. This is going to be a 30-second timer, and I actually do recommend that you place the Bitcoin into your secure container just in case you do happen to die. Then you won't have to do a barter trade or take one of your other ones that you have crafted in your hideout. And just be aware that the plant location is quite finicky, so you may have to reposition yourself around a little bit until you do get the prompt. Now, after you have finished with the Bitcoin portion of this task, then you will have to launch one of the yellow signal flares at the weather station up into the air. So I'm assuming that if you have gotten to this portion of the task that you are familiar with how to fire off the yellow signal flare, and just be sure that you don't fire it off at a 90-degree angle. This is the area that I ended up shooting it off, and it did work for me. So you guys can feel free to mimic this if you do want to. And then after you have completed all of these other portions of the task, then you just have to survive an extract from the location in order to hand the task in. If you do happen to die, then you will just have to load back into a customs raid and then survive an extract in order to be able to hand the task over to Peacekeeper. And just that you guys know, BSG did tweet out that you guys have until the 26th of May at 5 p.m. Eastern to complete this task line, so good luck out there, and hopefully you guys did find this guide useful and it does help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video on this, and hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day.